Good morning, everyone! Actually, it's not morning anymore, but it is a beautiful day here in California, so I do like to do all my videos when the sun is out and the weather is pretty warm. It's about probably high 60 or low 70 degrees. And I thought I would do a little video of my new plant. This is not an orchid. This is a vine plant. It is called the Swiss cheese plant, and you can see how it's got its name. The leaves look very much like Swiss cheese. It is an exotic plant. It does come from the tropics. It does like to have the temperatures and care that you give to orchids, which is why it was at the same place that they sell orchids. So these guys do like bright light, and they can adapt to shade, but they do like to be out in the sun. I hang them out here so they do get most of the morning and afternoon light where they are. It does like to be out in the sun, and it likes to have high humidity, and you can propagate it the same way that you do ivies, where you can do it from cuttings, and it is pretty easy. So see that little nub right there? That is actually a root. So you can actually cut it the way that you do with ivy, which is right here, and you can put it into either sphagnum moss or soil, and you can use rooting hormone if you would like, and just stick it in there and it will grow. So it's actually pretty easy. I did purchase this plant. I would rather just have a cutting of it, but it is really beautiful. And of course I do love the leaves, the Swiss cheese look. This is definitely one of my favorite plants so far. I like plants when they have something unique, and this is definitely unique. So these guys like to be pretty moist most of the time. You can let them dry out for a little bit, but they do like to be mostly moist. It was a good thing that I brought it home and I watered it right away because it is kind of dry. I also fertilize it as well, so I'm hoping that this guy is going to grow like ivy, so it's going to cascade downwards and it's going to look really beautiful. And because it is starting to be warmer in the spring, I'm going to leave it outside. But of course in the winter I'm going to bring it inside and care for it the way that I care for a lot of my orchids, because they are sort of from the same areas. They do like to be warm and humid, and I'm gonna have to make sure that I keep the humidity pretty high here. I do have a little misting thing that I can set up in the future when it gets to be too hot, and it's probably just gonna spray mist of water down here so they can be a little bit more humid. But that is really all for this I was gonna say that was really all for this orchid, but it's not an orchid. So that's really all for this plant. I will update you in the future, and hopefully I will be able to propagate it and also keep it alive. Alright, well that is all. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!